Three, two, one. Welcome back to another episode of the McCracken Poston Show, Season 3, I even believe.
Season 3. Oh my.
Dang.
I think will be the first episode of Season 3. Because I still have to upload like 4 old episodes.
Boy.
But, first episode of Season 3. We got 3 people here.
Oh, it's a gimmick?
It just makes sense.
It
It
just
is a
makes sense.
gimmick.
It's
It is a gimmick.
It's
Dang.
not a
Dang.
gimmick.
I didn't realize what I was signing up for.
It's a specialty. It's not a gimmick.
Of course. Of course.
It's a miracle.
Of science.
Mm.
That we're able to have.
Two of my longest friends.
Mm-hmm.
I guess
Look
like
at this go.
longest knowing. Oldest.
Oldest. Well, seeing as how you're the oldest one here, I don't know how that works.
Well,
but
what matters is that it's a pretty good trio. It's a pretty good trio.
we enjoy ourselves from time to time.
I'm joined by Ken Glass and Nicholas Stipanov for
Yep. Hello.
both of their second episode on the show.
Third time recording.
Yeah, Kent and I
The
had
archives.
the secret lost episode.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Scary thoughts.
I think you and I have a lost episode too, Stippy.
No, I think we just like recorded our episode, then kept talking for like another hour and a half, 2 hours.
No, I think that's what happened.
Yeah.
you talked for a long time.
Yeah.
I just
good.
kept going.
Yeah. We were like,
I
this is already like a 3-hour endeavor. We should probably just cut it.
Yeah. Well,
Mhm.
We won't do that again. No way.
I won't date this episode because if I date this episode, then
We'll see how long it
then you'll
takes.
see that people will know that I'm an absolute fraud and it takes me anywhere between 2 weeks and 8 months to upload an episode after recording it. I think the longest has been 8 months since I've recorded
Oh
something.
dear.
Oh my goodness.
But I will just say we are close to the New Year's. Whether we are beyond it or, before
Ahead
it.
of it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
We are close to the New Year's of 2022.
It is
Mm.
around that time.
It is.
Somewhere.
It is.
How did you guys feel about 2021?
It's definitely had some ups and downs, personally,
Mhm.
but
No doubt.
so it goes.
No doubt.
I mean, it went by fast. I don't know. It just felt like an extension of 2020.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think that it was better in 2020 though.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I think that
Yeah. Had
at least some experience with the pandemic,
Yeah.
And,
It seems to be kind of blowing over a little bit, sorta, and then it.
I think there's another spike.
And
yeah,
then it
I
hit
think that
again.
Omicron is.
Yeah.
I know that
Yeah.
schools are delaying weeks so that people don't. But
NPR was telling me that over 1,000 people are getting it each day. in the
Well,
US.
I
Jeez.
haven't gotten it, so and
It's
no one
basically
I
non-existent.
know. Well,
Is that true? No one.
I don't think so anymore. But
bomber.
oh well,
Well,
it happens. They'll be fine,
mm.
probably. They'll be
Sippy,
fine.
what about for our thousands of people watching? You give us your safety plan for if you're watching this, you don't know how to deal with the pandemic. Nicholas Stipanov.
All
do you
right,
think- how
here's
do you
the
think
safety
this proceed?
plan. What you do is you just stay at home all day, every day.
That's a
Just
good-
stay home.
That's a good
Just
plan.
stay home.
That's a good
Just stay
plan.
home. And if you really got to go to work and make money, like total tools. I mean, I guess you can go do that. Just like don't touch anyone. You'll be
Mm.
fine.
Don't get near anyone.
I mean, if you get it,
Get vaccinated.
yeah, you should probably get vaccinated.
Yeah. Boosted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Mhm.
But if you get it, even with all that, I mean, it's just as long as you don't die, you'll be better for it. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Something like that. I think I heard a song about that once.
No doubt.
No
Yeah.
doubt.
Mhm.
So just get vaccinated and then get it and don't give it to anyone else, and you'll just be more powerful than all of them.
It'll just pass over you
It will.
like a stream over a rock.
Hmm.
Mm,
Might wear it down a little bit, but it'll still be there.
mm.
So, what was your favorite part? 2021. What were some of the highlights?
Highlights.
Highlights.
Highlights of
Well,
2021,
I got one of my shoulders fixed, sorta.
which is
So,
big,
yep,
very big.
yep. We got another one coming soon. We
Is
won't
it
date
fully
it.
operational?
Oh, we won't date it.
We're not gonna date it. We're not gonna date it.
Not gonna date it.
Please
Mm.
don't. That's not a joke.
Such a
Uh,
specific. If you know Stip and when he got his shoulder surgery.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, we got that coming up. Another highlight. I mean, the Nash trip. That was a pretty big
Definitely.
highlight. Yep. I was
Definitely.
finally able to.
Some number of days ago.
Yep. Yep.
An
Some
That was one of the
indeterminable.
highlights for me. That was so
weeks,
much fun.
days,
Yeah.
months. Who knows?
It was really, really fun.
I really enjoyed that.
Mhm.
Finally able to get back to school because I came home over the summer because I knew I was getting the surgery. So I came home and wasn't able to do school for a bit, which
Gotcha.
I found finally able to get back to that and keep the train chugging.
Is there
Mm.
like a highlight for any of you guys that is like kind of stupid, but you want to talk about it anyway? What about you,
A
Ken?
highlight.
Some highlights of 2021.
I think that big highlight would be. I don't know. I feel like my mental state has largely been a lot better than it was in 2020.
That's good. Same.
So
Same.
yeah,
Yep.
Same.
yeah.
Honestly.
My classes, the fall semester, were very good.
Mm-hmm.
Really enjoyed all of them. And this semester is going to be the first time that I've had full in-person classes. So that's
Nice.
2022, but
Love to see it.
something that is
Yeah.
pretty good, pretty
Yeah.
solid. So
Mm-hmm.
that's all academic, but
What about you, Matt? You got any highlights?
Hmm.
Because I don't know. I feel like my whole year was just sort of a blur.
Yeah.
that's fair. One of my professors, while you're thinking, one of my professors, I went to like her daughter was the grade above us in high school, and she was in the band, and so I knew her pretty well.
Oh, let's go.
And then, like when we got into class, she like didn't recognize me, which is fair. And then she like read my name. She was like, "Oh, Kent." I was like, "Hey," and I was sitting in the front row, and she was great. She was like, it was her first semester ever teaching at UTC, but she like it was for like management concepts or whatever.
Mm.
But her like job is teaching management stuff to like adults. And I felt so bad because she had all these like handouts to make it like interactive and she tried really hard. It was like a night class.
Ooh,
And so people weren't really excited about being
caring.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And part of the class would be like broke off into like our table groups where we just like went to the 4 desk around us and we would discuss stuff and then like talk about it as a class afterward. And it was pretty solid. And I really liked the people that were in my group. But the guy that sat right behind me would just talk shit about her endlessly, just like a little bit too loud. And he was like on the
Oh,
second row. I was on the front row.
Sheesh.
And so she would do stuff and he would just be like, "This is so fucking stupid." And he would just go on and on. I was like, "Dog, you gotta chill out." Because she would just like look over every once in a while and I'd just like smile at her. I'm like, "Yeah,
yeah.
we're doing
I
great
get
over here.
it.
We're partaking." But it kind of, I don't know. People, I feel like, don't treat the professors very
Yeah.
well.
No,
So,
being a teacher would suck. Like
I
you don't
thought
get
about being a
paid.
teacher. I've
really.
yeah, yeah. I've truly considered it before. I like being a professor.
Mm,
I think that like a big, like if you go into teaching, you have to like want to do teaching, which is like
yeah,
sounds stupid, but
but
you
like,
can't just like do it because you think it'd be easy, you know?
because it's. I mean, yeah.
At
You
Ball
get hated
State,
on by so many kids. You have to deal with so much bullshit,
yeah,
and then you don't even get paid that well for it.
mm,
It's a
yeah.
rough go of it.
At Ball State has like the biggest teachers college in Indiana, and so like a bunch of my friends were all education majors, but
Mhm.
one of them is a teacher now, and she teaches like honors 4th grade students for like the worst, not the worst, but like the lowest income school in Muncie, Indiana, which is already, in the middle of nowhere. And she talks about how like she really wants to do teaching like her whole college career. And so I'm glad that she is now. But she talks about how like there are some kids that are just awesome, and then others that like she has to kind of like shackle their, not shackle, but like what's that word? Yoke, take. Anyway, she has to like share their burden of like all the stuff that they go through at home.
Yeah.
And it's brutal, I
Share the
feel like.
load.
Share the load. Yeah.
That's
But
rough.
I don't know. I feel like teaching, I don't know. I don't
It's
think I
not.
could
It's
ever
not
do
for
it.
everyone. No.
Yeah.
I get fired for like yelling at them because I don't know. I get frustrated. Just be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" It's like, read the question. Like,
Yeah,
cause there are some dumb, dumb children out there, and I just get frustrated, which is
True.
rough. I mean, like that's why I couldn't be a teacher.
I think I'd probably get frustrated too.
Yeah, it's not for everyone. But
But
hey,
I would want to be a professor in college.
You'd
Rather
be on
I
to be in
got
college.
I got nothing but respect for like 85% of teachers,
Mm,
because there are some people who should not be a teacher, but they do it anyway.
yeah.
There
Not to name names,
are
but I could definitely think of a few.
like, especially for like elementary school kids, like sometimes I say for a lot of people, teachers are around these like 5-year-olds more than like their parents are.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
you have such a huge impact on like sort of teaching these kids how to way more than just the alphabet, but like how to behave, like about like empathy and compassion, about like
Yeah.
sharing toys. Like it's a lot more than
Teachers do a lot, dude.
yeah, they do a lot.
Very thankful for my teachers in elementary school. I had a lot
good
of
teacher, dude, is like
I had like nonstop
unforgettable experience.
Yeah.
bangers of like not
We know
they're
what you mean.
all
We know what you
yeah, they're all great. Like every grade in elementary school, I had a really good teacher. And, I remember all their names, and
So did I.
I've gone back like once or twice to one. Well, my mom works at that school now, so that
mean.
that's helps to go back
Is
for
your
that
mom a
reason. But
teacher?
no, she's a administrator
Okay.
for like what's it called?
She a
Admissions.
director.
Admissions.
Mm.
She helps organize all that stuff.
Cool.
Yeah, no, they're all
I
great
went back to
teachers.
my elementary school with my entire class, which is like all of like 25 people. You would know a lot of them. A lot of them, pretty much most of them went to Macaulay and GPS and Baylor.
Yeah.
We went back in like junior or senior year of high school, and we were having a blast. Like, because with like such a small class of like 25 people, we were all like best friends.
Oh yeah.
And we went back, and there's this altar like
Altar.
truly an altar that we would kneel at, and like there'd be candles on it at our daily morning. What do we call it? It was like it was a
Prayer time.
it's like prayer time,
So
but
it's like, okay.
it was in the gym, but like we would sing like hymns and
A little chapel time.
yeah, chapel.
Mhm.
And during this chapel, yeah, there would be an altar. We
Mm.
went to it, and in your last year of at St. Nicholas School, uh, there would be this large blanket type shape with the St. Nicholas cross and the shield and like the big logo, and it would be wrapped over the altar, and we would get these sharpies, these different colored sharpies, and we would sign them with our names and then put a quote.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Oh, we like that.
Unfortunately, I don't remember my quote, even though I went there, like just a few years ago. But I do remember one quote, and that was Michael Quinn trying to get you on
Let's
the
go.
podcast. I'm sorry. Michael Quinn's quote was, "Music is a beautiful and a very sad thing."
So insightful.
That's so funny. Just goes a bit. Was that his quote?
That
That's
was his
straight
quote.
from
That
his
was his quote.
dome.
That's straight from him.
Oh,
That's
boy.
so funny.
What a legend.
Man,
Jeez.
I can just think of how profound he thought that was
Yeah,
as
you
a
Oh,
know,
yeah,
you-
no.
fifth
yeah,
grader.
exactly.
Mm,
Feels so deep.
How old are you in fifth grade? You're like 10.
yeah,
Something like that.
something like that.
Yeah. That was over a decade ago.
Pretty crazy.
So
I don't like that.
we are close to New Year's.
Somewhere around there, right?
Somewhere around there, give or take 6 days, 7 days, a month.
Maybe a month.
Mm.
So, do you guys have any New Year's resolutions? Do you think New Year's resolutions are stupid? Do you have any funny memories of having New Year's resolutions in the past? What do you
So
think?
I know some people that we're mutual friends with think that resolutions are dumb, but I don't know. I don't think I like them. Like you're not always going to do them. That's fine. In fact, I think majority of the time most people don't follow through on them. But like
Yeah.
sometimes it's the motivation someone needs to finally organize their attic or clean something out or whatever. Like I don't know.
I
It
agree.
isn't. There's no way it can be harmful, so I like it.
Yeah. I think that I just like it's an easy time to say like, okay, it's like New Year's, I gotta have a resolution. I don't,
Uh-huh.
but it's New Year's, you gotta have a resolution.
Do you guys
It's like
have a resolution?
it's just an easy point of like knowing that it's like motivation to like start something, like a date to start something.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
Yeah.
having something on a calendar makes it so much easier for me to do.
I think the
Mhm.
shorter it is, the better. I think if your resolution
I
is to
agree.
do something for like an entire year, I think that's pretty unmanageable. But I think if it's
Yeah.
like clean your attic, I think that's a pretty good time to do it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, I don't know. I like the. I mean, you know, start working out is the classic one that will forever, never work.
Be the classic one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think like entire lifestyle changes around New Year's.
It's not gonna
is stupid.
happen. But I don't know. I like maybe one that's like, cut down on my calorie consumption by like 200 calories average or something like that. Just like little things that are very manageable to do. It's a good way to start them.
Hmm. I agree. I agree.
Do you have a
But
resolution this year? Because I have one. But I want
Yeah.
to hear yours.
My resolution.
If you don't
Uh,
have one, make one right now.
I yeah. Here we go. I mean, my resolution is just to like succeed. I don't know. Just do well. I know, right? Just like you know, I've tried to make my bed every morning, get
That's
cleaned
good.
up,
that is good.
take a shower at least every other day.
I think make your bed every morning, like, is way better than succeed because it's more specific and it
Yeah.
has
Yeah.
like effects over throughout the day, and that
Mhm.
discipline in the morning can compound into discipline later
Try-
on.
Yeah, it's just trying like the little things like drink more water, make my bed every morning.
Hmm.
A few like little resolutions like that. Mm.
Making your bed is a good one. I think that is a
I
pretty
Yeah,
don't
good
know
one.
one
why. I find it to be a fruitless effort when I know I'm gonna go back to sleep the next like at night. Like why do I need to make my bed? It's just gonna get
Mm.
unmade.
I feel like one that like this is obviously me coming up with it on the spot, but I like my room is always super messy. Like I just like well, yeah, clothes are everywhere. It's just like messy. I like don't take a lot of care of it, but like every once in a while, like every other month, which is way too long, I'll get like this spurt of motivation to be productive, and I'll just clean my entire room. Or like whenever I need to be productive, I find it a lot easier if I like clean my desk or I clean my room. You know, it
I'm
just
the
like gets
same
me in that
way.
mind space.
I'm the same way.
So yeah, I think that like trying to keep my room cleaner would just make me a little bit more productive, just like all the time. So just like
Mhm.
making sure my clothes make it into my laundry basket, which is
Yeah.
such a lame thing to say, but
No,
like
that's
it's
not,
definitely
no.
I have no shame about it. I'm
Hey, we all got
definitely
No, yeah,
problems.
no
It's
shame.
Yeah.
that's great for a resolution, dude.
yeah. Because I think it's doable. Also,
I think I've
I
got
just-
you beat on the lame New Year's resolution.
What's yours?
I want to clip my toenails once. I'm just kidding.
Oh, jeez.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh
no,
God.
no. I want to. Can you imagine? I'm
that'd
like
be so funny.
the man with the longest toenails. Have you seen that?
It's disgusting.
The
It's
man with the
so
longest
great.
fingernails. They're like
There's
so
like
long.
old book of like Guinness World Records where it just be like
I-
furling. Ugh.
And the
Awful.
fingernails, like they twist and curl. And in Jackass, Steve-O, they pour beer down it, and it slides down the entire fingernail, and he like is at the bottom of it, like drinking it like from a tap.
That's disgusting.
That's absolutely
it
foul,
is
but that is
absolutely
really
disgusting.
funny. It's really funny.
My New Year's resolution is to I want to beat these video games I own.
Mm,
So I've got a list of 18 video games I want to beat
Oh boy.
this year.
nice,
I think
nice.
18 is a good number. I think if I went for like 30, that's too many. But like 18, if you do
Yeah.
the math, that gives me like play them like once every 2 weeks, right?
A
And
couple
then-
months beating one
yeah,
every
like
month,
yeah,
We got to be more
Two.
than one a month.
or
'cause-
beating a couple a
Yeah.
month is what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
1 to 2 a month.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Games
One might
like
say 1.5.
1.5,
If you
even.
will.
One and a
Yeah.
half. And these are not long. These are not short games. Some of them are long, but I got this list. I won't say all of them, but I've got a list of older games and newer games, like The Last
Mm.
of Us. I want to beat
Yep.
The Last of Us. Haven't beaten that. Return of the Obra Dinn. It's a game I own, but been wanting to play it really badly.
That's probably a shorter one, right?
Yeah. Do you know that game? I
I'm
Katie
not
would like
familiar.
that game.
No.
It
Yeah,
The
won a
name
bunch-
is sick, so
It won a lot of awards. Return of the Obra Dinn. I'll talk to
pretty
you
cool.
about it after the show.
okay, yeah.
Dark Souls. I still need to beat Dark Souls 1.
Hey,
Hmm.
that's what Jack and I are working on
Yeah.
right now.
How
After,
far are
like-
you guys?
Well, Jack is
I'm close to beating it.
where is Jack is not far at all, and I'm slightly farther. I finally, oh my god, it took way too many tries. I
beat
think
the
it was less than
gargoyles?
20, but I beat the gargoyles.
Ah,
The
jeez.
gargoyles.
God, it was man, I was mad at that. It took way too many tries.
It was really funny watching. You got
God.
there was a lot of encouragement though. It was a very positive environment. People were like,
It
"You
was.
got it."
It was. Yeah, no,
It was
I-
You
great.
needed
I
the
had good
dragon
support.
sword, Stippy. I've been telling you, get the dragon
dude.
sword. You could beat it first try. I literally beat it on like my second try when I got the dragon sword.
Yeah, well, that's cheating. All right.
Oh.
Literally not.
That's the coward's way
Hey,
out.
talk to me when you get to Anne Orlando, okay, big guy?
Yeah, Jesus Christ, that's I'm gonna.
You could actually, if you wanted to, you could. There's like a speedrunner skip you can do to skip past all of Anne Orlando.
Oh, that's lame. That's
Hmm.
lame.
Speedrunning is
saying.
crazy. I'm just gonna come out and say it. I've been watching YouTube videos about speedrunning. It's crazy.
No,
Anyway.
speedrunning takes
I
lot of
love
game modes.
GoldenEye 007 speedrunning.
That
It's a,
video is
one of the
By
greatest.
Insane Taste. It
By
is.
I want to say
It is my favorite YouTube video ever.
body armor.
It's no, honestly, yeah.
It's one
Top
of the
10, no
greatest.
doubt.
It's
No
so
doubt.
good.
Top 3.
It's fantastic video.
So good.
In
So good.
MRRL time.
In MRRL time.
Never fucking will. The day I die.
The day I fucking die. That movie's that movie. That
Movie.
video is so good.
I actually know someone who calls YouTube videos movies. We are back after a short delay. I hope you enjoyed that intermission. I didn't make it like we'll be right back screen with like some.
Yeah, no, it'll be.
Yeah.
You can put like a little text box. It's like
Yeah.
That's where we run the ads.
technical
right?
difficulties. Yeah,
Yeah,
ads,
technical
yeah.
difficulty screen. Like, and I'll put in like the static before
Uh-huh,
and
uh-huh.
after.
Of course.
Yep.
Mhm.
All right. Well, we're back. Because I think it's because I don't have Zoom Pro, so I can't make video meetings longer than 40 minutes, which is a new.
Mm.
Oh, I think it's for groups. It's for
BS.
groups. So group meetings can't be longer than 40 minutes. But
That doesn't make any sense.
Tragic. Yeah,
We hate that.
we do hate that.
we
trying
were
to nickel and
talking
dime
about.
us.
Do you remember what we were talking about?
Simply put,
We were talking about.
Something with like New Year's resolutions and.
I think we were talking about your
We're talking about games. Yeah, the
Games we're gonna
games.
The games
finish
I
or
wanna
We
something?
talked about Dark Souls.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
and Orlando. Oh no, then we talking about GoldenEye.
Yep.
Yeah,
Greatest video of all
Yeah,
time.
the greatest
Mhm.
YouTube video of all time.
Well,
Another great YouTube video is like the falling rocks
I was gonna
and
mention that
point
one.
by
That
button
one,
presses.
those are always connected in my mind, just because
They are.
They honestly,
they're. I don't know why. I literally don't know why, but they're always connected in my mind.
mm,
That
Just conditioned
video
for it.
is so clearly to me one of the greatest YouTube videos ever. Watch for rolling rocks and 0.58
yeah.
presses.
Well,
Watch for one.
Dude, it's man.
First, we got
If
to
you
talk
guys
about all
haven't watched that video, watch it. He explains this extremely complex and weird and specific and niche topic that will never have any practicality outside of this strange category of Mario 64 speedrunning where you kind of beat it with as few button presses as possible. It has no practicality outside of that. But he explains in such this beautiful way with all these crazy graphics and
Mhm.
like visual aids and like concisely that it makes sense and
Yeah,
it
it's
it's
amazing.
amazing.
It's an
he should be a
amazing
It's
teacher,
amazing.
honestly.
He could be. He could be, like a coding teacher, like a software, maybe like a graphic design teacher. The way he presents
Maybe he
that.
is.
Another game I'm trying to beat is Metroid Dread
Mm,
Yeah.
on the Switch.
New one.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
That's pretty hard.
No,
I
I'm
believe
not
it.
good at platformers. They're not my.
not your cup of tea.
They're not my scene really. But this
What?
one's
Not your
pretty good.
game?
Not my game. Not my game.
Yeah. No,
I really like. I don't know. I feel like because growing up, I only ever played video games with like my brother, and then like now, I play video
Mm.
games with like y'all. That like I struggle playing single player games for more than like a
mm,
couple hours.
no,
Then
I
I'm the
got.
same
I
way.
get that
do stuff.
too. Yeah. Like I wanna, you know, have that time with the lads.
Mm.
But then there's
Especially during the pandemic.
especially, yeah.
Mhm.
That's why this is my list because some of these games I've had for like 4 years, 5
Way
years.
too long.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it's
That's why
rough.
some of my favorite single player games. You should play some of my favorite single player games, Kent, because they're really short. Like Abzu is like super short. It's like 2 hours or something, and it's incredible.
I don't
Yeah.
think Absu is Kent's game.
Abzu is not. Abzu would.
It's the water one.
That's the water
Scuba
one.
diver?
Yeah. Not a big fan.
Oh yeah, you don't like the.
I'd
ocean,
play
do you?
it. I would do it. I think.
It's really
But
good.
2
It's
hours of
beautiful.
pure
The
terror.
music's amazing.
Honestly.
Dude, it's beautiful. Hunter loves it too.
Yeah, I know.
You know, maybe another one you should play that's pretty short. I think this one's like 10 hours, less than that. Is
Mhm.
Firewatch. You would like Firewatch, I swear.
You would like it.
Firewatch is cool. That's the one where you're like, walk. I don't actually know
A
anything
fire
about
watcher.
it.
You're in the
Yeah.
national park,
Uh-huh.
and I don't want to spoil it, but there's a
But
story.
you watch
to
for
it.
fires.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's pretty artistic.
Mm.
And
Yeah, it's right up your snobby artsy.
Whoa,
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 whoa, whoa, whoa,
whoa,
whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa,
No,
Mac,
no.
why are you
Are you
insulting him
are
like
you gonna
that?
recommend him Darksiders 3?
Well, I haven't played that one, but I will recommend Darksiders 2. That's a good one.
Fair, fair. Yeah. I don't know. I'm interested in it, but I don't know. Holding W. It's what I feel like a lot of it is, but that's okay.
I
would try
love
it.
it.
It's not like you're.
I think that name is stupid. People call it that.
Yeah.
I don't have anything. I can't change it.
I mean, you know,
It
it's
is what it
simulating
is.
walking.
Yeah. But
Are there any like, I don't know, like games you guys want to play in the New Year's, or like movies you want to watch, shows you want to watch? Like, there's any like, is there any like media you want to consume? Like, is there anything that like that you're excited for, like in coming out in theaters? Like, I think I can't even name a single movie that's coming out next year.
Nope. I don't. I hardly ever watch movies.
Probably a Marvel something.
Yeah, I'll
Probably
watch
a
it.
Marvel
I'll
stuff.
watch all
Probably
the
the next
Marvel
Doctor
stuff.
Strange.
Evil Doctor Strange.
Yeah, with Dark Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Um,
Uh,
I
I mean,
I mean,
I'm looking to do all the Dark Souls games, and then I'm gonna play. I'm gonna finish Horizon Zero Dawn,
That game is cool.
and then I'm gonna
The game rocks.
after that, I'm I'm gonna I'm gonna restart. I don't know. I actually have no idea. But
Mm,
yeah, I'll be around. And then shows. I've been watching that True Detective show that you
mm.
recommended. It's pretty good.
It's awesome. It's
Pretty
awesome.
good. About halfway through the first season right now. I watched. Yeah, it's like 4 hours. I watched it all in like one sitting. I haven't watched it for
Dang.
like a week. I'll get
Okay.
back to it.
Okay.
I swear I'll get back to it. I'm not. I'm not gonna just drop this
You're
one.
so like that.
I'm
That's
the.
way that you watch. The way that you watch TV.
It. It's the only way I can watch it. Like I can't just sit down and watch one episode.
Mm.
It's awful.
I can only sit down and watch sit down for like maybe an hour or 2 hours and watch
Nah,
something.
I'll watch
Mm.
like I gotta watch the whole thing, or else it's in danger of being left behind.
There's
sa-
I
some.
don't understand. That makes no sense to me. You have the time. If you can have the time to watch it all in one sitting,
No, but like
you could break
that's
that
the
up.
because when I want to watch it,
You
I want to
really
watch
wanna
it, and
watch
if
You
I
it.
want it
like
to
the
keep
show,
going.
I
Yeah.
want to keep watching it, and
Yeah.
I know that's what's gonna happen if I start watching it. So I'm like,
Mm.
okay, do I have four
A
to eight
day.
hours ahead of me that I can use? Yeah,
Mm.
What about
which I
you,
usually
Quinn?
don't, but
Huh.
so I just gotta.
What about you?
I mean, talking about TV, I I don't know. I struggled to watch TV shows because like a movie, and like as much as I love movies, like I can watch like a movie. I could watch multiple movies back to back, but it's like okay, this movie's over. I can enjoy and sit and know that I like finished this movie,
Mm.
right? But like a TV show, I don't know. It's
It's
hard for me to like.
more content,
Yeah,
certainly. It's a
exactly. It's
lot more
so much
time.
more to commit to, you know?
Mm.
So I don't know. In terms of like TV shows that I want to watch Better Call Saul because I love Breaking Bad
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Better Call Saul is supposed to be so good. That's definitely up there. And then have y'all seen like The Haunting of Hill House
Nope.
or any of
No,
other
but I've heard of
Mike
it.
Flanagan's?
I've heard of it.
I watched his most recent of like the similar kind of not
Things.
series, but thing. Yeah, Midnight Mass,
I don't know what
which
it's
is
about.
amazing.
Is it like scary? Is it a
Yeah,
horror?
they're like horror, and each episode's like an hour long. They're like 8 episodes. It's like a short little
I
series,
like
but
shows like that.
they're really it's like horror. It's like super like character driven, and like a lot of it's kind of has like darker, more like
I might watch that.
uh kind of more like intense themes, but
I need to
they're
watch
all
with someone
really
else.
good.
Probably too scary
Midnight
for me.
Mass is the only one that I've seen, and I absolutely love Midnight Mass. I would really recommend. That's it.
Yeah.
It's really good. Really good.
I'm on
Alright.
episode 8 of 9 of Arcane. It's been about a week
Arcane's
two
so
since I've
good.
It's a
seen.
good show.
It's been about a week or two since I watched the last episode, but yeah, I'm on episode 8. Not
Mm.
seen the last two,
Mm. Oh,
They're
and it's crazy, you know. Victor just touched that crazy ball. I'm like, no. If anything happens to Victor, I'm gonna.
Victor's so good.
spoilers ahead, by the way.
Oh, I mean, it's been out since it came out in November.
Yeah, there are people like you though.
It's been out for an undisclosed amount of time.
Yeah.
Amount of time. Yeah.
It came out in November. That means that was like what, like 6 months ago.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like that. Wait,
Yes.
was it
Yes.
like?
Did you carry
one?
the?
Wait, is it
Yeah.
one
Okay.
or? Fuck,
No, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, the last
I'm
episode
loving
of Arcane is really
I'm
good.
loving Arcane. It's awesome.
it's really good.
I just need to watch the last two. I
Arcane's
don't want it
great.
to end though.
It'll end,
Mm.
It will end.
but don't worry.
All things will end.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
unless you don't finish them.
Ooh. But then
The-
they
I
end
would
to
rather
you.
have them end.
They functionally end,
than
don't
not
they?
finish them.
Nah, no way. Because it's not over if I don't finish the show.
I don't know how, but I think this somehow ties into your ideal of becoming immortal and being a robot. I don't know how, but I think it does. There's something
Maybe.
there.
Probably. I'd believe it. Can't be over if I don't die.
I'd unplug you, dude. I wouldn't let you get that far.
Nah, you're gonna die at 40, so I'll be fine.
Ideally.
Yeah.
In a perfect world,
Yep.
not making it past 50.
Yeah. I'll wait to become a robot till after you just
Yeah.
sail off
I-
into the sunset,
Yeah, I sail off.
into the west.
So we recently went to Nashville.
Did y'all hear that? Big chair was scooting across the floor above
I
me.
did.
Anyway, continue.
Yeah.
I didn't hear it.
Sorry. Okay.
We
Continue.
recently all went to Nashville. Got an Airbnb for about 3 days. Now, pretty inexpensive, all things considered.
Not
Kind
bad.
of a steal.
I would say
And
so.
When split between a bunch of people.
Steve and I were talking about we should do this once a year.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty hype. I'm not gonna lie.
Imagine it all logistically works out. COVID's gone. The year's 20XX. We all have stable jobs and have a lot of disposable income.
Enough disposable income.
Enough. Yeah.
Yeah, enough to, if you could go anywhere on Earth with all of us, where would it be?
I mean, I think one of the one of the most fun places would be to go to Japan with Thomas as our guide.
Honestly,
That would be so much
going
fun.
to Japan would be very cool.
That'd be really cool because
agree.
Thomas just knows so much about it,
Mhm.
and he basically speaks the language. So like, we
Just
have
say it
so
how
much.
it is,
Basically.
dude. Just say it how it is. He's a weeb.
I mean, he is a weeb, so like, he could be our guide, and it would be
Yeah, he'd be great.
be good.
He would be. He would be.
He'd be essential.
Absolutely.
Definitely essential.
As the only one who speaks Japanese
Yeah.
or any Japanese.
We'd be like, "Hey Thomas, can you order all of our food for us?
You
Yeah.
can just point.
Yeah.
I want this
There are
one."
Google apps nowadays that you can like.
You just like point your phone at it. Yeah, that's
the
crazy.
Google Pixel Buds can translate. What
Yeah,
language
like,
you hear.
yeah.
Yeah, in like real time.
Which is
That's-
crazy. I don't know. Yeah.
Universal translators, dude. They're gonna be a thing.
Mhm, mhm.
Speak to aliens.
That's how we speak to aliens.
Anywhere in the world? I feel like, I don't know, somewhere like Mediterranean where it's like, nice and
Mm,
sunny
yeah,
on
that'd
the
be good.
ocean, big mountains around.
Yeah,
that'd
that'd be
That'd be
awesome.
cool.
That'd be
I
awesome.
That'd be pretty cool.
If we did like a crossing Europe trip, that'd be pretty cool.
That would be pretty cool.
We just like
We wouldn't all survive though. We'd lose one.
no, we definitely lose one or two. Wouldn't be
We'd
me.
have to
I
resort
would
to-
say who.
I would eat. I would definitely eat somebody, even though we're like
Donner party situation?
in Paris. I mean, like he's not gonna make it. I'll eat him.
Paris would be awesome. Paris would be
Paris would be very, very cool.
be romantic.
It's what we need. It's what we need.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
For the Oh,
You know, what I
man.
think would be sick.
Mm.
I'm not even a big fan of soccer, but going to like Madrid. and,
No,
like, see
I
soccer
agree.
would be
Sick.
so sick.
I agree. It'd
That'd
be
be like
so
that'd be like
cool.
an unforgettable experience.
Yeah, we wouldn't be allowed. We can't pick a team because we'll just be murdered by if we pick wrong.
Yeah.
I would pick a
Sit
team.
on the wrong side. We would secretly pick a team. Yeah,
would
place our
secretly.
bet.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's like super expensive to go to soccer games, even for
Oh.
like crappy seats. It's
Yeah.
apparently really expensive to go to.
Yeah, because they love it over there.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Pretty neat.
Yeah.
It-
No,
it-
I've been to Hawaii, and we wouldn't need a passport to go to Hawaii.
That
is
is
true.
true.
That'd be a lot of fun.
good old
gonna be a lot of fun.
American citizenship.
Durham was talking about Durham and Jack were talking about how they really wanted to go to Hawaii sometime.
That'd be really
Hawaii
cool.
would be really cool.
Yeah.
We all get like a cabin in Alaska.
I would actually love to go to Alaska. I think that'd
Yeah.
be so cool to go to
Sur-
Alaska.
survive the winter together.
Yeah,
Power
dude,
goes
that's
out
like-
and the-
this is literally the opening of a horror movie. We all
30 Days a
passing out.
Night, dude.
Yeah,
that
dude,
one
it's
movie.
like we're like driving up, and we're like, Oh, we're 5 days from the closest town.
Oh, we would actually all die if that.
We're like
if that
bringing
would've
gas. We're like bringing actual gas cans.
Yep.
Yes,
Yep.
dude. I think that'd be so fun.
We had
though,
these like
on
big old
PI.
trucks and
It'd be like The Shining, where one of us would go crazy and murder
Kill all the
the others.
others?
I think
I think that any one of us,
that would be me, actually.
you know, one v seven. I
definitely
think
be
that
bad.
none of us would make
Yeah,
it.
no one would stand a chance. 1v7.
Yeah. Yeah.
no way.
So we just got to keep each other sane,
Yeah.
so that we don't have to gang up on one guy. Yeah.
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 But 2v6, that's where it starts to get a little dangerous because
I still
2v6 would
think
be
no. I still
dangerous.
think 2v6 is no chance.
ever played
It depends on the
Among
two.
2v6.
Are there 8 people in Among Us?
I have no idea.
I
I've
think
never
there are
played
10, right? Anyway,
I don't know how that works.
Are there
somebody
2
say something.
traitors in Among Us?
I
Yeah,
think so. They like kill each
There's
other
more
or
than
something.
2? Yeah.
there too. Yeah.
Well, what do you know?
I mean, it's just like Mafia, right? Or
Yeah,
Werewolf.
it's
I
like
play those
Werewolf,
games all the
yeah.
time.
Love Werewolf.
Werewolf, good
awesome.
game.
Certified good game. Mm.
That was a good time when we. That was a
You know
while
where we
ago
should
now.
go? You know, be
Playing
you know, be
Werewolf?
amazing.
Mm.
Egypt.
I agree.
I
think
think
that'd be
be
so cool.
so
Somewhere like
fucking
that would
sick.
be really cool.
The
We're all
Middle
on
East would be
camels.
so cool.
You know,
Oh,
I
that'd be so cool.
I don't know if we
love
want to
that.
go to Egypt right now because apparently they're having some water problems because like a dam was built like below them on the Nile or whatever because you know the Nile flows up, right? And so they got like some water wars are brewing over there.
That's
Oh shit! Really?
but that
Yeah.
like, and it's crazy how water is gonna be like, or already, I guess,
Yeah, we're
is such a
the green wars,
scarcity.
dude.
Yep. We'll just like make some more or something. Who knows?
I mean,
We can just pee,
Yeah, it's pee.
right? Stills, easy.
my home country, Kazakhstan, borders the Aral Sea, and that is like, it's almost completely gone.
Uh huh.
It's
Nepal
been
would be
take-
cool.
Yeah, been taken by the
Yeah.
Russians for agriculture. There is a
Right.
country, I forget what it's called. It might which one specifically, but they've got a huge thing for tourism, but they actually like don't let anyone in or something. It's
Dubai?
Bhutan.
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 Mm,
Like Bhutan. I was watching a YouTube video about it. It's like there's all these crazy like environmental laws and like they do a really good job keeping their Tibetan culture intact,
Mm.
and they don't do much like okay, there's something about, I forget which one, I don't want to say the wrong thing, but the fact that they have tourists and they welcome them is like different from other, is unique to them because
Mhm.
something with like about their preservation of culture. But this
Interesting.
place is awesome.
Hmm.
It's landlocked. It's in the Tibetan plateau. So like,
That's cool.
check out the chat.
It's very interesting. The chat.
Click that link.
Oh, click on. Oh my goodness. Good old zoom.
See Trevor. Oh
Wouldn't that
my!
be crazy, dude?
That's sick.
Wouldn't
Pretty
that be
cool.
sick?
What the heck? That'd be very, very cool.
Yeah, dude.
Mm.
I've always wanted to go to Seoul. My dad's been to Seoul twice.
Seoul.
That'd be
Yeah, South Korea.
South Korea.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. That'd be
amazing.
really cool to go to South Korea.
yeah.
I've always wanted to go to Australia.
Australia would be
Yep.
really cool.
Dude, we
I
could
would
go to the Outback, dude. That'd be so sick.
The Outback would be. I would enjoy looking at it, but I don't want to go into it.
I want to go into
Honestly,
it.
yeah.
Like,
You
I'd
want to go?
fucking
You want to go camping in the outback?
get bit by a snake and fucking die and just be like, well, all right, that was good. Good run, I guess.
Dude, oh my god.
We could
It's
go
kind of-
camping in the
it's
desert.
kind of
in the
over.
United
It's kind of
States.
overplayed. You could die anywhere.
True. I could die sitting right here. I could just have like a brain aneurysm and just fall
Oh,
over,
jeez. Yeah, I guess.
I mean, technically.
get a little get
It's
get a
possible.
little brain bleed and just fucking die.
Thank you guys for watching. That's it for the McCracken Post show. It's been fun.
Yep.
Oh, we're actually wrapping it up.
No, I'm just kidding.
you know,
Yeah.
Max just has a place to be. He's a very important person.
Hard out at an
Hard
undisclosed
at
time.
hard at 123.
Yep. Yeah.
But man, just the idea of that, like, and it like honestly, it's not that unrealistic for us to travel internationally together.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Once this whole COVID thing blows over.
Yeah, just give it a few more months.
If I had $1, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I think it'll be over by 2025.
I'm gonna pray that you are correct. Goodness gracious.
Yep.
What
I'm
would be
calling
over
it
for you?
now.
What would be over for you? Because like Tokyo had like 38 new cases in like a week, I think, and New York City had like I think like 11,000.
I think
Jeez.
it being over is when it's like considered the same danger level as like the normal flu, where we just have to like get a booster every year,
Okay.
or whatever. That would be over for me.
Mm. Fair.
Because like I don't know, we're probably gonna have to get boosters for this like every year forever now.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. Can't wait.
Mm.
But hey, Publix like gives them free, and at one point they gave them for like
Dude,
they gave you like a $20
it's
gift card.
New York
Yeah.
City. The 7-day average is 28,000.
That's an absurd number.
Yeah, don't live in big cities. Big cities are bad. We hate
Well,
them.
big cities are kind of cool.
Well, no.
They're kind of cool.
Yeah, I guess they're not cool in the time of pandemic, City, but normally they're
Exactly.
pretty
That's what I'm
cool.
saying.
That's where always zombie movies start.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those damn city liquors.
Except that the second 28
28 weeks
Later?
later
yeah
would be the sequel
yeah
with the craziest intro.
yeah that intro's horrifying.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
I mean the classic Night of the Living Dead. It all sort of just starts happening, and they're in like the
A cemetery?
middle of nowhere. There's some random house.
Was Night of the Living Dead the first zombie movie? Like that's George Romero?
Yep. Great
I
movie.
think so, yeah.
I don't know that one. I mean,
Sad
I
ending,
haven't seen
dude.
that one.
I really like
In
it.
black and white.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's in my top 50 for sure.
How does it end?
No, the ending's the ending's really good.
Oh, so I shouldn't know.
You shouldn't know it.
Okay,
No,
okay.
the ending's definitely part of the.
Zombie movies
Whole
usually
experience.
are pretty underwhelming to me.
Really?
Yeah,
Have
Yeah,
you seen Train to Busan?
great movie.
I've not seen that one, but I've
You should see
heard
Train to Busan.
because
Did
I've
they
seen
make a
World
Probably
War
my
Z-
favorite zombie movie.
I've seen World War Z, and I didn't.
I like World War Z. It was stupid. I think it's like maybe objectively just like not good, but like I enjoyed it.
It was just I didn't love it because I read the book.
Uh huh.
I read the
It's
book.
nothing like the movie, right?
Yeah, it's nothing like it. Even the storytelling way is different. Like the book is like told like a journal, like of a
Uh-huh.
war, like
Yeah.
like a log. Like it'll be like day this, and it's
That's really cool.
That is cool.
and it's by like Maxwell something, like Max like Rockman or something. I don't remember much from the book. I read it on a plane when I was like 13.
Oh, is it not a long one?
Yeah, or maybe I started reading it on a plane.
Uh huh.
Maybe he
Talking
just
about-
reads fast.
Yeah, talking about
Real fast.
stuff my highlights of 2021. Focus.
I believe the power.
I not starting, but in 2021 I read a lot more books,
hmm
which I enjoyed greatly.
I enjoy books too. I'm glad I've started. I listen to books as both y'all know, but I've been enjoying books recently. It's been had to get out of high school to enjoy them, but
Really?
Yeah, like I didn't read a single book for pleasure in high school because
Did
I
you
don't
read
think I
books
did
that were
either, to
assigned
be
to you?
fair.
yeah, like school just like makes it not fun to read. They're like read this BS like book about you know some depressed person, and it's like, well, all right then.
I
I
actually
guess you're trying to
liked.
get some lesson out of this, but it just I don't know.
It's not your preferred
It's
preferred
not why I
stories.
read.
Yeah.
I really liked the books that I were assigned in high school. I really
I
liked
feel
them.
like the
I mean,
majority
there's
of the ones that
definitely
I
some
read.
good like I enjoyed Dante's Inferno. I enjoyed
Why? Just because there
uh
were demons in it, Stippy?
yeah. I mean, I enjoyed Dracula
Inferno
and
was one of my least
Frankenstein. I
favorites.
enjoyed
Mm.
those. I mean, I even enjoyed Romeo and Juliet just because like
I love Macbeth. I
Macbeth was
love
also good. Like
Macbeth.
I liked some of the Shakespeare ones, but just
Shakespeare's so
like
awesome, dude.
overall, I don't know.
I
Not a fan
liked
of their
Night.
selections.
Like
Night was
Elie
really good.
Wiesel.
I
That
didn't like
was
that
really
one.
good.
The Underground. What was the one that was about the Underground Railroad? Was it just called
I don't think I read that one.
the
That
one
was
that was
for
for
I
teen?
wasn't in that class. Yeah. That was like your senior
Oh,
class.
what's the one with like Piggy, Lord of the Flies? That was a good one. I
Lord of the
like that
Flies
one.
is great.
I liked
And then
what was the guy about the boy in the graveyard?
The
didn't
Boy
have
in
He
the
that
like
either.
he
Graveyard.
talked to all these spirits. The Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman. That book was amazing.
That was like a
man.
middle school summer reading book, Mac. Still, either way, you can still enjoy it. I was
Oh,
just
you're
thinking
right.
about it.
Wait, then I'm thinking of something else. You're totally right. I'm thinking of something else then.
I
uh,
remember that. Like, I
Was
the,
there a
remember
what
book
was
enjoying it, I
about
think.
the
like?
red something?
Was there a book about spirits that we read in Cleve's class?
Book about spirits. Uh,
Where a boy talked to
there
spirits.
was in one of Clee's class, we read like a collection of short stories, and there was one, I'm pretty sure where that occurred, where he was like on like a bayou, and it was sick. It was like Eldritch. It was kind of sick.
Mm,
The
It
book
was the only
Underground Railroad
fantastic book.
was
Underground
awesome.
Railroad.
It was about the mythic Underground Railroad.
Mm.
mm.
It was really good. We read that in Cleve's, Latham's. We also, I mean, we read some really bad books in Bob Byers' class.
Oh
Maybe
God,
every
yeah.
single one.
I
There
don't
was
remember
there
what
was
the
one with Scubby the Crank Taster, who one of my
I
favorite characters ever. But
Scooby this that's I don't even know
it
what the
was
hell that is. That's so funny
I don't even
though.
remember what it was like about some.
I bluffed on every single book reading quiz he gave us.
Yeah, he would
Understandable.
you we were like the class after you, and he would always talk about you and how you gave BS answers for like every question. You give like Ormagu the Soul Devourer is the one who
One was like, "Why did Crazy Dave die?" And I said, "He's too
he was
crazy to be kept
crazy.
alive."
Did he give you the points for that?
He did. He did actually.
So funny. That's actually so funny. It's too crazy. Oh
He's too
man.
crazy to be
This-
kept alive.
yeah,
Oh
that
goodness.
was. Oh, and the one before
You
where it's
remember
about
the
that
one
high
that
school
the one
kid
about
who like moved
drugs?
to Texas or
Yeah,
something.
the one about drugs, like the drug, like.
No, that's
You
the
remember the one
same.
about
That's the one you're talking. That's the one with Scubby. Scubby the Crank
what was
Taster.
that book called?
I have no
I
idea.
read it
It's
on a
about.
plane.
It was about like it's like a dad
Yeah, Dad, and like they were like they were.
comes back for his kid because he like messed with like a gang or something, and he
Yeah,
has
and
to
there's like
protect the
drugs. It
kid.
was in Texas. It was like a really, really, really bad version of No Country for Old Men.
I was about to
Yeah,
say
That's
it
yeah,
sounds
that,
kind of
yeah.
like a
It's like if
controlled
someone
men.
described No Country for Old Men to like a 6-year-old.
yeah. And then they grew up with exactly that image,
Yeah,
and then just like wrote it like 4 years later.
yeah.
It's not fully in their mind
By the way,
anymore.
The
They
Outer
just
Yeah,
Dark. I loved The Outer
Outer
Dark.
Dark was amazing.
I don't remember
So
that one.
good.
That book was so good. Cormac McCarthy, that's the only book that I've read recreationally since. I
Yeah.
mean, it's just like the only one in the past like
Hey,
7 years.
I
And
enjoyed
it's
No Country for Old Men. That was good.
Country for Old
Is
Men.
he's Cormac McCarthy also?
Yeah.
Which
The
one's The
book that
Long
I read
Dark?
was The Long Dark. Huh?
Did you say? Is that what we're talking about
The
2
Outer
seconds ago?
Dark.
The Outer Dark.
Outer
Outer
Dark.
Dark.
Outer
Yeah.
Dark. I have no idea what that is.
The Cormac McCarthy book that I read was Blood Meridian or The Evening Redness in the West, which is
Oh.
a sick title.
Yeah.
But it's like
Yeah.
this Western. It is so
Mhm.
good.
Blood Meridian. Is that a
Cormac
movie?
McCarthy.
No, I'm thinking of Blood
I don't know.
Diamond.
Mm.
Dude, I'm just gonna tear me up. There was what books? Can I find somewhere a list of books we read in Latham's class? I wish that existed.
You can go to Moodle.
I think our accounts got deleted
Yeah, I got.
like
Dude,
multiple
don't
years
know.
ago now.
I probably have them on my bookcase
I like Doubt.
upstairs, but that was
Yeah.
really good.
What was
I
the
think that-
play? The play that Cormac McCarthy wrote. It was called like Sunset, like
The
West,
play
like,
that
like
Cormac-
Western Sunset, or maybe it wasn't a play.
I think is that not the one he just Blood Meridian?
No. The play that we watched the movie of it too, where that had Tommy Lee Jones and
Sun. I know what you're talking about, and it was about the.
it's called like Sunset something. Or
It was about like a
something.
train.
Yeah.
Uh,
Murder
The
on
Sunset
Orient
Limited.
Express.
Sunset.
The Sunset Limited.
You said Murder on the Orient Express. Jimmy?
Yep, great movie.
Murder on the Orient Express. Haven't seen it.
I want to see Knives Out
Knives
like
Out.
it.
Oh my goodness, McCracken. Knives Out is amazing.
because there's also
fan of
that
that.
by the same guy. They're making another movie, Murder on the Nile,
About this, about
Yeah.
the
from the same book or
Rain
from the same
Johnson.
author.
Oh yeah,
He's great.
yeah. Murder on the Orient Express is the same like detective character, I believe. For that Murder on the
And
Nile,
the Death on the Nile. Yeah,
yeah
it's the same.
Is this
character
so? Those two are connected. Not
Yeah,
Knives
and
Out.
then-
and
but
Murder on the
Knives
Nile.
Out
is no relation.
has
Ah,
no,
okay.
but
Murder on the-
they are.
It's like a classic whodunit.
I do believe they're like making another one about the detective
Mm-hmm.
in Knives
Daniel
Out.
Craig. Yep.
Yeah. Who did? I think he did well. He had
I
like
did too.
I think he's supposed to be like a North Carolina accent or something.
It was great.
Well, oh yeah, that reminded me. I wanted to ask, what was the book we read about Appalachia in Latham's class?
Appalachia, Latham's class.
It was set in Appalachia.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was the collection of short stories were featured around this setting. They were like weird, like inbred cultists.
Oh my!
I think.
I think.
They're actually just like normal people, but
That was one of my
Hillbilly snake cults.
that was one of the outside of class reading books that I did. Where it was like a Man of God or something. There was like Cormac McCarthy, Child of God, and it was about this like just a guy who was super violent and just like killed people in Appalachia.
Sounds like Cormac McCarthy.
rough.
God, this is gonna kill me. I need to email Latham.
Like, hey, do you remember like 4 years ago what the reading books were? There's a good chance he does remember.
He might.
No.
Dude, Apathy and Cormac McCarthy. Name a better.
More iconic
combo.
duo.
I'd love to meet Cormac McCarthy. He's my favorite author.
Is he
He's
alive?
great.
Yeah, he is.
He's
How
old.
is he? Yeah, like
Pretty darn.
like he's pretty dang old, I think.
Some of his books were written in the 2000s.
That was, a while ago.
Yeah.
2000s were a bit ago now.
Yeah, that's 2 decades ago now, isn't it?
Crazy.
Whack.
Crazy.
We're gonna say, oh, we're so old every time like a decade passes, and we're like, oh man, now we're 30. Man, we're so old now.
I know, like.
But then
like
we're gonna
it-
look back, man. I wish I was 20 again.
Yeah, like a 21-year-old saying, "Oh, I'm so old." Is like, I just get sighs from literally everyone.
Yeah.
Oh man,
That's another highlight of the year. I turned 21.
Yeah,
it's pretty big.
Come on, can't get with the program.
Give me a
Oh,
couple
when-
months.
When's your birthday?
Or wait, give me an undisclosed amount of time.
Yes, thank you. We'll bleep
Sorry.
out what you said.
Please do. Please do.
People don't know his birthday. I barely know his birthday.
That's okay.
February 14th.
Ooh, close. That's Valentine's Day, I think. Oh no, it's 15th of the Valentine's Day.
February.
I have a post-it note with everybody's birthday written on it because
Oh.
I wanted it so that we could have a calendar, but we don't have a
February
calendar.
22nd.
That
Want
is
to make
my
our own
birthday.
calendar?
Is that actually it?
That is, yeah. 22nd.
All right, boys. If you could look up there, you see we have 2.5 minutes
I
left.
know. I was about to mention this
So,
countdown here.
Yeah.
Any last words?
Well,
Thanks for having us. This was a great little chat.
fun. It's always good to do this.
Absolutely.
Always good. Always
know.
good.
I remember last time, it's been a while. It's been a while. Good to have an official talking time.
Yeah, that's exactly what this is. It's just we just set out time in our week so I could talk to my friend.
You know,
Excellent. Excellent.
And we don't pretend like we're anything that we're not.
just
We
talking.
don't put on a show.
Even though
Most of us
show is
don't.
in the title.
Well, actually, he has a point.
No. We'll bring on a show, but the audience only wants us to be nothing more than ourselves.
Yep. All like 10,000 people watching this.
Wow.
I actually
Yep.
think that it got. Didn't you get 100,000 on the last?
Oh, you broke
I think-
100,000 on
I
the
did. I did.
think
But
so.
I had,
let's go. Let's go.
it got copyrighted, so.
Oh,
yeah,
dang.
Dang, you had to take
That's
it
my bad.
down. Yeah.
That's my bad.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. If that's
My
a sore.
rendition of the national anthem was so perfect that it
Got copyrighted.
mistook it for. Yeah.
All right. Well, sign us out. You.
We have less than 1 minute. Less than 1 minute.
Wait,
Hurry, 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 hurry.
geez.
Thank you for watching the McCracken posted show
Get
with
us
Nicholas
out.
Stipanov and Ken Glass.
Yeah.
I will see you around for the next episode where I will have on Ben Stiller.